If you're listening to this book, there's a good chance you're struggling. Perhaps you've had one too many sleepless nights because you're worrying. Or maybe your spouse has raised concern about how down you've been recently. You may even be worrying about your worrying and how quickly this can compound and impact your life. If you're dealing with mental health difficulties, you know how quickly and easily they can compound and make you feel like you're struggling to stay afloat. Like many older adults, you may not know where and how to get help for issues with anxiety or depression. You might feel uncomfortable talking to others about your difficulties, let alone talk to a therapist. You might even doubt if you can feel better. You're not alone. As many as 15% of adults over the age of 60 can struggle with some form of anxiety or mood disorder. Although the prevalence of most mental disorders tends to decrease as people get older, the burden of anxiety and depression can be just as heavy. Untreated difficulties with anxiety and depression can greatly reduce your quality of life and make it difficult to enjoy many of the things that are a part of growing older. The so-called golden years can be far from golden when you're dealing with relentless anxiety or debilitating depression. The good news is, there is hope. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is considered the gold standard of psychological treatment for a wide variety of mental health difficulties, including anxiety disorders and depression. It is an evidence-based treatment, meaning that decades of scientific research support its effectiveness in treating mental health difficulties across the lifespan. There is considerable evidence suggesting that it is helpful for treating mental health conditions experienced by older adults, such as anxiety disorders and depression. Not only is CBT effective, but its benefits are maintained over time. In many research studies, people who have had CBT treatment have shown to maintain improvements for up to several years. That's rather remarkable when you consider that most courses of CBT treatment occur over 10 to 14 weeks. Plus, there's more good news. It turns out that CBT can be just as effective as medication treatment for anxiety or depression, which is great for older adults who don't want to add yet another medication to their pill organizer. We told you there was hope.